Happy to be joined by the new head coach of the Hurricanes, Mario Cristobal. So Mario, as you look at this Miami program, and obviously there's a deep emotional attachment to it for you, what is it that Miami needs to do first and foremost in order to get back into elite contention for championships?
Well, I think we all know that when Miami's on, it's different. It's like no other place in the country. And the combination of all the things that make programs great is what has to transpire here as well. It starts with us getting to know our roster, right, so we could dive in and pour into player development and then really ramp up talent acquisition so that as we develop our players, both as people and as players, making sure that we also put them in a position to be successful with the use of our personnel, while at the same time, again, making sure that this is a holistic approach to not only football and academics, but to their future long after they're done playing. So all in all, it's just a full throttle approach to attacking every facet of their development.
Mario, you obviously played there and know what this is all about, what it takes to win there. It's different than any other institution in the country. Those teams in the 80s and 90s and then in the early 2000s, you'd always hear the word swag that was always associated with those teams. And even in the last 15 years, people said, we're back, the swag is back, and it never really was. How do you handle that? How do you go back to your roots and get these players to understand that there's more to this than just maybe the flamboyant style that some of those great teams had, getting more of the culture to be what it really needs to be to win?
Well, I think when people think about the flamboyant style, they think about the toughness, the physicality, the success they had on the field. I mean, it was team and year after year of going to different places where teams were ranked #1 and walking out of there with a W. So I'm not in any way, shape, or form trying to take Miami back to the 80s and 90s. I'm trying to bring everything to modern day and time. And it all starts with how you play the game, right? It has to look a certain way, it has to sound a certain way, it has to feel a certain way, and there's no substitute for that. You know, swag is a byproduct of flat out kicking butt in everything you do, okay? And it starts in the trenches, it filters out to the guys in the perimeter. It's a mentality, it's a way of life, it's a DNA. It's not a t-shirt you put on and off. And it's not a proclamation, it's not a tweet, it's not a slogan. It's getting to work and taking care of business so it looks a certain way on the field on Saturdays.
Mario, we just had a discussion about the coaching carousel and what might need to be adjusted, changed, guidelines or guardrails that might need to be implemented to change the timing of this so it doesn't impact the ends of regular seasons. What is your perspective on how coaches should handle this or what guardrails should be put in place for coaching changes?
Well, it would be helpful because right now there isn't a good time. You know, it comes at you in different ways at different times, and it doesn't make it comfortable for anybody. And certainly, I think, like anything else, you know, with college football, collegiate athletics, if there are certain windows where things could transpire, I think it gives everybody a chance to plan and prepare. And if there is a move to be made, that there's some order, there's some accord, because it's different, it's difficult, but right now it is what it is. I'd be in favor of something of that nature to try to help everybody's processes out.
Well, Mario, I know it's a great and emotional time for you to be able to go back to Miami. Wish you the best of luck, and thanks for spending some time with us this morning.
Okay, appreciate you guys having me. Go Canes.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.